Live action.
So, okay, if you don't get an invite, like right now, I'm inviting the first person just on the list, just so I can pause the lobby. Uh, Congrats, baseball kid. So join on up, and that allows me to pause. He doesn't use a mic, but he's in here. He no, no. All right, so okay, invites. I'm getting everyone on in now. E4. Um, Silver Thunder is playing Fortnite right now. Okay. Um, let's see here. Boz, Mike, Trump, Heron, um, Tom, Goose. All right. If you did not get an invite, let me know. What, Kaylin? Dees? You guys, are you appearing offline? I don't recall. I'm pretty sure I did. All right. Well. All right. Well, Dees, there you go. Send me a friend request when you guys get a chance. I got him already. All right. All right. Is there anyone else missing an invite? Loho is probably gonna need one, so I will just send him one now. Let's see here. I don't think he's appearing online. Now that I think about it, yeah, he's not. So we're gonna put that in real quick. Loho. Bam. All right. Um. All right. So let's get this party started. It's gonna be. Actually, let's make this. Yeah, right there.
My back.
Let's just make this a short 8 lap. I hate when that happens. Give me 1 second. Nah, there we go. It just didn't go. There we go. All right. Timer's unpaused, just for qualifying. As I learned from last week, I do actually have to qualify because if I just pull off to the side, it will boot me. So I will just kind of putt around, give y'all the
Patton's
uh,
hitting the ball. Good
yeah,
luck.
yeah, just kind of go on around. Looks like there's gonna be 12 of y'all today, with Loho joining in later. So we'll see.
Uh,
Yeah, it should be a fun race. Iowa was my favorite track. If you guys know me, that like especially Goose knows that Iowa is. I'm very confident at this track. I wish I was racing if I could actually speak.
you can't. Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, and that's all we can ever ask for. So, what is going on, everyone, in the ERA party right now? This is the race number 10 of the season, third to last before the playoffs, and I am excited for this race. I'm excited to be broadcasting, but what I'm also going to be doing here is showing off the intricacies of Iowa. Kind of do a lap, so to speak. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm just going to let the field go. Here, coming off of 2. There we go. So, because I'm not going to be racing with these guys, so I got to give them every as good of an opportunity to qualify as possible. So what we're going to do here is kind of give a good lap. So coming off 4 here, you can do one of two things here. You can kind of arc it up on high. You're looking for the tires right there, and shifting it on down. Looking for the edge of the wall right there, and then just full throttle it. Kind of just feathering the steering. Looking for the red right there in turn 3. White right there. And here we go. Coming to the front stretch, rinse and repeat here. Iowa is a very tough track on tires. It's not as bad as like Atlanta or something like that, but you will get loose the longer you run. So that is going to be a lot of fun here. Looking to see what these drivers do, and essentially a sprint race here, because it is going to be 70 laps worth of fun. So I don't know. This is one of my favorite tracks to do. So essentially, I prefer to roll the bottom here, just nice and smooth all the way around, and that is how I like to make time. Or you can do this if you want to make a really good time. You can. You want to run the top here. Looking for Tom here.
High lane clear.
So you can run the high side in 3 and 4. And dive it on down. But what I'm going to do is I can just continue running the top here. I like to just do that here. Alright, there we go. Now we can properly do what I was going to do. So right here, you are looking to run the top here. And you're just picking up, like much like what the outside is actually supposed to do. You're going to pick it up a little bit early here. And so that way you're picking up a lot more speed going into 1. And then after that, you're just going to continue hitting your marks. And then do one more time around the top here. This time at full song. There we go. Nice and smooth. There we go. You can see right there, that was a 23-1. Nice and smooth. And coming off into 3. Looking for the red. You want to arc it in as much as possible. That way you can get back on the throttle as early. And coming to the line, what is that going to be?
That's okay.
Didn't beat the 29.9, but pretty good. But yeah, that's essentially a lap around Iowa, so I'm looking forward to everything that can happen here. Of course, sprint race, if points were given out, the 3 would win. Trump Train is looking to improve his position here in the points, especially with 3, including this race, 3 more races until the playoffs. And I'm going to be actually looking at the points right now. He is P3 in the standings with 379 points to his name. However, that can all change because, as you can see, XXIN 2242 is not in the field. He is currently our points leader, and he is not in the field. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be talking to those guys and kind of get everything all in order, and then we will be right as rain. I have a special guest up here in the booth with me, so we're going to get him an invite as well, get final preparations for the race, and we'll get going. All right. So, of course, usual stuff here. Um, Maybe I should throw it on high draft just for shits and giggles. Um, but no, usual stuff. 25%. It's actually gonna be a short race. It's only 70 laps. But looks like we have the usual people in here right now. Um, I think we're gonna have a good race. Don't let the number of laps fool you guys. There is going to be um, a bit of a long run in each of these stages because the tires do wear out so quickly. So just be mindful of each other. Essentially, I was the biggest short track, not just in real life, but in this game as well. So it acts like a short track, even though it's a mile long. So yeah, just be mindful of each other. 3 races into the playoffs. There's still a lot riding on the line. E4 is the only one not racing for points, so just be mindful of that. He is going for a win, so just keep that in the back of your head. Any questions before we start? All right. If you guys could send me just like 2 more invites, I'm gonna back on out. Usual stuff, since I am the party host. When I leave, the your preset's gonna reset, so make sure you have yourself on the correct preset. Okay. Cool. Any questions before we start? Everyone's all here. All right. All right. So I'm gonna mute myself on Discord, and good luck, guys. Oh, oh, by the way, when you guys load in, tell me so I can join. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is the usual stuff here. We are unpaused. I am leaving the lobby, and I am so ready for this race. We have a lot of people ready and waiting for for this race to start. I am super excited. I was my favorite track in this game, hands down. So I think we're gonna be ready. I'm just waiting to get the official word here, and I'm going to be posting. Oh, well, hang on. We may have received word. So with the race has just started. We are not. We are going to be restarting the lobby. So just when you guys load in, just back on out. Okay.
So don't join, is what you're saying.
Now we've experienced technical difficulties for anyone watching the stream right now. There is someone that lagged out immediately when we loaded in, so we're going to be restarting the lobby.
Well, good. I took a shower and it worked out well.
Yeah, just back it out. All right, I'll get the new lobby going right now. Yeah, remember your positions. Alright, so yeah, apologies everyone watching the stream right now. Technical difficulties always happen from now and then. Just yeah, it's raining in Iowa. The jet drivers are out. Alright, so again, the usual stuff for the first person that would join, just so I can pause the lobby. Baseball kid, congrats. So yeah, guys, when you guys get in here, just help me out in inviting everyone. Please and thank you. All right. You go at the line. Let's just make it easy and go at the line. let's see here. Buys, Mike, Trump, Heron. Tom. US. Okay. That's the first round of invites. Alright, who did not get an invite? Alright, thank you. Who else is missing one? Kaylin, did you get one? Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're missing anyone else? Anyone missing? Yeah, there's Kaylin. Okay. Alright, usual stuff. Let's do it again. Alright. Good luck, guys. Here, actually, 1 second. Whoever's lobby host, pause the lobby just for a hot second. Alright, I am just rejoining. Oh. Do you guys send me invites? Yeah, that's why I was asking to pause, because I did not get invites. That would have been a short broadcast. Alright, yeah. So, since I have a guest up here in the booth to help commentate, I'm just going to rejoin just real quick, invite him, and then back on out, okay? Someone I race with.
What?
Yeah, it's fixed, dude. Alright, so I'm going to invite you. Alright, so I'm backing on out. Let us know when we can join, and we'll be good to go. Alright, you can unpause it.
Pro Trump train.
Alright, so, Kate, do not accept that invite.
I know.
Alright, cool. I was just about to say. So, up in the booth with me, we have, you want to introduce yourself?
Well, which name do you want me to introduce myself as?
Whatever you want there, my guy. Dale, Cade.
Well, President. We'll just say all three, make the viewers happy.
Okay. Alright, so President Dale Cade, there we go. So, I think we have a good race on our hands here, Cade. I mean, what do you think of Iowa, honestly?
Well, you love it like the back of a basically. I love Chips Ahoy's chunky cookies. What I'm getting right now. So.
Well, we can join, by the way.
Not the track yet, so.
Oh well, I'll tell you what. Iowa is a fun track. It's not like quite like I said in the qualifying lap as I was doing, going around and kind of showing the pace lap and the ins and outs of the track. It's not quite as tire dependent as like Atlanta, where it just chews up and spits out tires. But it is a very tire track, so it is a driver's track in a way. So. Allowing for multiple grooves to be had, you can either run the bottom or the top. One of the few tracks that you can actually go at. So yeah, so right now they're doing their pace lap. As you see right now, we actually got the race going right now. Again, apologies for everyone watching. We did have a technical difficulty. Someone did lag out, but right now they're doing their pace lap. And they're getting in their original qualifying position, so I'm looking forward to this race. Let's see here. It's 70 laps, actually. It's a sprint lap. It's actually going to be a very short race. Oh, no. What happened there? So, right now they are green here at Iowa for race number 10 of the season. We have the 24 of D is actually on pole, and he's actually a newcomer here. This is his 4th race with us here in ERA, and he is looking to make an impact. I'm looking at the points right now, actually, and he is already in the playoff positions in P12, but he's looking for more playoff points, more points to kind of solidify himself, because if he has to miss a race, and he doesn't want to rely on anyone below him not being able to pass him. So, Cade, speaking from a driver's perspective, what does making the playoffs mean to you? Like, does it add like pressure to you, or do you feel like after you get that win, you're locked in? What do you think?
Give me 1 second. I'll be ready to go.
All right. Well, for me anyway, as a driver, I think we have. I think you can't really rely on that win to get in, because as we see in the real life Cup Series right now, having any potential more than 16 winners, that is definitely a playoff system that you definitely don't want to just get 1 win in and you're good. Like right now, Michael McDowell, should there be more than 3 more winners, he can potentially not make the playoffs. So I definitely think you still have to go for every position, every point there is. And as the 41 just gets body slammed into the wall there is just ping-ponging off each other right now. Right now saying that the 22 went a little hot and just plowed the 41 into the wall, and that's Iowa, like I was just telling the guys, it's technically a short track. I mean, it's just below a mile long, but it races like a speedway, so there you got to expect some beating and banging. As we see right now, the 3 of Trump Train and the 11 of Kalen has indeed caught the 24. The 24 is going to the high side, going across the stripe right now. The 24 still leads that lap. That's another good thing that actually happened, because that leads into another note. When the 24 actually hits the wall, it glues to the front stretch, and it will just not let you go. And that's just one of the things that you definitely want to look out for, because even hitting the wall on the front stretch, you sort of think that, I'm just going to bounce right back off. No, this track, Richmond, any of the D-shaped ovals, the wall will just grab you and will not let you go. Kate, have you had an experience with that before, where you hit the wall? Yeah. Dale, yeah. I remember. Like, even Darlington as well, that wall just will not let you go, as the 11 gets loose coming off of 4, allows for the 3 to lead that lap.
Oh, damn. Well, I accepted the invite for the race, but my game crashed. It popped up error, so I was in the middle of loading, so I don't have an invite now.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Well,
Rip.
If you want to watch from the stream perspective, that would be great.
I could do that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, well, there we go. So right now we have the 40. I'm going to be on board with the 48. The 48 has a lovely perspective of what's going on right here. Boz himself is P4 in points. He actually had a good run at Charlotte. Nothing could go his way last week. Just right there. Exactly what happened at Charlotte. Like, he would have a good run and then just tank slap the wall. So right there, that is just showing that the 48 has speed, but everything seems to kind of just not go his way. And as you see,
bad luck bug hung on him.
Yeah, exactly. The 48 just cannot catch a break. But P4 in points right now, and he's trying to get up there. But what I'm seeing is the different lines that people are running. You see the 48 running low, the 3 is running, the 48's running high, the 3 is running low, and the 11 kind of in the middle of both. Now flip it around, the 3 goes high and the 11 goes low. That's what I was talking about. Iowa is a multi-groove track for all intents and purposes until the tires wear. When you have fresh tires at Iowa, you can go anywhere. And when the tires wear, you will start to, as we look at and see, the 43 has unfortunately lagged on out of the race. Tough luck. He is currently in the playoff picture, but only just. And he cannot afford the bad point stay that he's going to get here, because no stage points. That's the added cushion that these drivers back here, as we see a mess back here. The 41, the 53 going at it.
5 wide. Oh no! The 9 car's going inside. It's gonna slide up. It's gonna be bad. Oh, maybe they made it throughout though. There's still 3 wide off the corner. Oh, the one chopped the 9. That's bad.
This is going to be a lovely perspective. The 22 hits the apron, and they're going to go 3 wide. They're going to go 3. Oh no, the 1 thinks better of it. But the 9 does take advantage of the 22's misfortune. Ooh, as you can see, the differing braking points. Looks like the 9 is indeed actually using the brakes, and the 1 is kind of just coasting in there, and that kind of shows as he gets loose coming on the front stretch, and that was for the stage. That was stage 1 here. Done and dusted. And I'm telling you.
43 is.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about. The 43, unfortunately, did have to lag on out, so he is the first one out of this race. We do have our in-race reporter, Jacob Vanivy, the Trump Train is what he refers to himself as. He actually won the first stage. Boz in the 48 came P2. D's in the 24, P3. Baseball Kid in the 8, P4. And then Kalen in the 11 rounds out the top 5. So much needed points. And actually, E4, who, for all intents and purposes, was the favorite going into this race, not even in the top 5. We got green here.
One thing about 43 lagging out is he doesn't have to worry about the car getting messed up.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. If for anyone watching right now, if you are unaware, I don't know, I feel like it's only on select tracks. Like I know Kansas has it, Iowa has it, and I think Vegas has it as well. That if a driver lags out or leaves or for whatever reason, they're not in the race anyway. They actually can want to do 1 of 2 things. They can create a fuel glitch where you are just suddenly a few laps lower on fuel, or your tires wear faster. Could you explain this a little bit better than I can, Cade?
So basically, when someone lags out, the fuel glitch is when you have, say, 3 laps to go on fuel, but instead it'll like trickle down to 2 or 1, and then you have to pit then. Then the tire glitch is where basically it makes your car tighter or looser, and then it makes sure your tires wear more depending on which one it is. I have experienced that many times, and it's very aggravating.
It is very aggravating, especially as when you're so close to the playoffs. And you're fighting for every point.
22 is bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, and then the entire field behind him just takes evasive action, and there's more contact right there. We're so on board with the 22 here. He was riding high and mighty in P6, and now he is. He just hits the 53 going onto the front stretch. I think there is a bit of a stream delay there, Kate. So you're going to see this here in about 10 seconds.
He just killed a 53.
I always like hearing stuff like that, like the delayed reaction. You can hear it as I'm seeing it live, but unfortunately for anyone watching, Cade was not able to join the race, so he is kind of watching the stream replay.
The game decided to throw up an error.
Lovely 704. 704 providing the best quality content as you can. As you see the 24. Ooh, was that a bit of? Oh, I think he kind of thought better about the slide job right there, but he moved on up. Trump Train was, hey, I'm still here, bud. And it looks like the 24 is going to kind of do the same. It looks like a weird line. You don't actually see. Yeah, you don't actually see the middle line ran too often. You either see like either the top or bottom. As you see, the 3 prefers to be on the bottom, but
New Hampshire.
yeah, exactly.
New Hampshire line.
Yeah, exactly. He's running that New Hampshire line. You got to run the middle there, where it's like between the top and the bottom grooves. But yeah, you don't see that too often here at Iowa, so it's very interesting to see.
Be careful though if you run the middle with that seam.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's a good thing you point that out, because I'm running on board the 78 right now as the 24. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I think he went into a spin and he just kind of went off throttle to kind of save it. So you can tell he's running it loose. Oh, the 78 to the wall, and oh, it just bounces on off the 11. Oh, that is just a chain reaction, and then the 3 is just pulling away. Now we have a mad dash for P2 here.
78 was check the field.
Yeah, this 78, like I said, is the favorite going into this race, so he's found his way forward. But as the 24 actually goes into the apron, oh, and he pays the price for it. He gets loose coming off 2. Yeah, you don't wanna see anyone running the apron at any point, even on the back stretch or front stretch, because that just means you got loose and you have a loose car. If you are running behind that, I would be like, you know what? I don't want any part of that. Get me away from him. But as we kind of look through the second pack, because it looks like the field is kind of split into 2 here. You have the front runners and you have the battle for P6. So like literally. You have 1 through 5 up front, and then 6 through 10 back here. What happened to the 22? I kind of surf right now.
He's been bouncing off the walls, man.
Oh, the 22's having a hard time then. He looks like he's having a mishandling race car right now. Right now, on board with Baseball Kid. He's running the top side right now. He is also one of those drivers that are on the outside looking in. He currently has, he was not able to get last place points as the 9. Oh, looks like collected the 41. I don't know if that was a lag spike or what. I don't know what happened there. But it looks like they're running okay now. Kind of bounces off the apron, but, yeah, Baseball Kid, he, his first debut race was supposed to be last week, but unfortunately was not able to make it, and therefore he has 0 points to his name. And Kay, do you think there is a chance to make the playoffs with after this race 2 races left in the season, or in the regular season?
Get in, or is it?
It is a win and get in.
Well, heck yeah! I mean, what's the next 2 races?
The next 2 races, so it's actually a good thing that you actually say that. Not to totally just jump away from Iowa here, but it's the Indy Oval and Martinsville is the regular season finale.
Oh, the Indy Oval is a draft track, so that could be anybody's really. Could be anybody's race, and then Martinsville, the old paperclip. That's going to be a very tight one. That's going to be whoever can manage their tire or manage their tires and not get loose is the main thing there. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I was looking at here, and that is stage break right there. So Trump Train sweeping the races. He's still looking for his first win of the season here, and if he continues like this now, he is potentially going to get it. So we got our next round of stage points to give out, and it's Trump Train, like I said, getting the stage win. Kalen in the 11 right behind him in P2. D's in the 24, P3. Boz in the 48, P4, and then E4 Racing Team in the 78, rounding out the top 5 in points. Now, again, E4, even though he is the favorite going into this race, he is actually not earning points right now. He is actually just racing for a trophy. So that's looking like stage points are giving out to all the people that need it. Yeah, checkers or wreckers, exactly. But stage points are giving good points to the people that need it. So like Trump Train's looking for advancement further up in points right now. Heron needs those points, but Dees is trying to solidify that, and I think if Trump doesn't win, I feel like it's either going to be Dees or the 11. I should go on board with that right now, because the 3 is ripping that top side. Actually, let me see how many laps left right now. Hey guys, how many laps are left, by the way? Yeah, but how many laps are left in this stage? Oh, wow. 40 of 70, so 30 to go this time. 30 to go this time. This is the longest stage that we have had. And if I did my math correct, we actually should not have to pit on this in this stage. Now, I'll tell you what, you're going to feel like you want to pit. Like, the tires are going to be screaming after 20 laps. You're going to get loose. You're going to be just sliding all over the place, as we even see a little bit right now, coming off of 4 right there. But you're going to have to stay out, because you cannot pit and just not lose a lap. Now, if a caution comes out, I mean, Cade, is there ever a world... Yeah. Is there ever a world where you would take 2?
There is a world, but probably not here though.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, I might take 2 if there's a caution back to back.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think these guys have a crystal ball attached to their dashboards right now that they can just... Ooh, it's a 53 just... Yeah, he... Ooh, no!
He's been riding the wall.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to stay out of people's way, but that wall, he just keeps hitting it and just will not let go. As the 1 hits the 8 and he saves it. 41's giving a little bit. Yeah, the 9 is right behind the 1.
His name is Hit the Pace Car, and at this point, if he hits the pace car, he'll have all the crown.
Oh, the 41 just dives it on down. Holy God, I think he may have had help from the 22 right there. So I don't think that was intended at all. Oh my God, I should have been looking from the rear. Yeah, you saw that. Oh, wow.
They were 4 wide for a second, it looked like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think the 41 had help from the 22. Ooh, the 53 just keeps grabbing that wall and it will not let him go. Looks like the top 5 themselves have found themselves in the single file. You can tell who the front runners are, and then you have the people that have either too tight or too loose of cars. Because look at that separation. I'm on board with the front to rear cam right now. You have the top 5 in front and the top 6, the rest of the 6 behind. As the 24 hits the wall and just... Yeah, it just, as I said, not to sound like a broken record, he stays there because it just will not let him go. I don't know why that physics was ever decided on, but I don't know why, but it's every D-shaped oval.
704 is not a very good...
Ooh, the 78
very
just...
good game maker.
Oh, yeah, right there, the 78, like... I don't know, it's every D-shaped oval, though. I think it doesn't happen with Daytona Talladega, though. Kansas has it, Chicagoland has it. Richmond, Iowa, Vegas. Actually, not so much Vegas. Interesting.
This is how this game is made. Very disappointing, but you gotta take what you can get. I still play it every freaking day for some reason.
Oh, I do as well. You know me, I put in a lot of hours for both a driver, a admin, as well as a league owner. So there is a lot of hours I put into this this old game. But I'm definitely looking forward to the next game as well. But I think that's I think that's a safe bet. But going back to this race, though, we have a lead change. The 11 has actually passed the 3, and you can see where. Remember what I was talking about? How on new tires you could run either lane. But as the tires wear, you want to kind of migrate on down and run the bottom. That's what the 11 did, because the 3's continuing to... There we go, as he finally goes to the bottom there. He was running the top, and he just got straight out passed. Like, it wasn't even like...
them tires off of it.
Exactly. Because running the top side actually does burn out your tires a lot more, which, I mean, which is much like in real life, but because of that, you have to do the opposite and not just stay up there. You have to actually go back to the bottom where you'd normally burn your tires more. And there's less grip. But it's the faster way around. So, And this game, you kind of have to do everything counterintuitive as we go on board with the rear of this grid here. And the 9 has separated himself from the rest of the pack here. 9's trying to set his sights forward into that top 5. But right now the 8 and the 41 are battling. Those two are friends. They know each other from other leagues themselves. And the 22, 53, and the 1 are all rounding out the field. The 3, though, is not giving up. He's continuing to run that top side, though, and he's getting loose. He's getting loose because of it. So, I mean, at what point, Cade, do you think you'd just be like, okay, this isn't working. Time to do something else?
Yep. If you're getting past and losing time, you got to move down and try to change the lineup.
Now see, right there, he gained so much time on the bottom. Is he going to go up top here again? Nope. Oh, he actually looks low, and it looks like the 11 kind of gives up the bottom, too. Oh, he washes up the track. He got on the throttle way too soon. He actually tagged the wall a little bit. Ooh, right there. Potentially slide jab gone wrong. Oh, you can tell Trump Train, he is loose right now because he slowed up way, honestly too much coming off that corner and getting loose off of 4 right there. The 48 though is looking and trying to capitalize on this. .48 making that top side work. Oh, I'm actually Ooh, the 3 hits the apron right there and allows the 11 to pull away. Let's see how many laps left. Hey guys, how many laps left in this stage? 14. We are actually halfway through right now.
Slick.
Oh man, Ooh, as the 3 gets so loose. Like I said, he is. You can just tell by how he's driving. He is running a very, very loose race car right now. And it looks like. Wait, did we lose someone? Oh yeah, the 24. The 24 of D's must have got loose or something because he's now right behind the 9. The 9 is running that low side, trying to just running consistent laps here. He's just really not minding his P's and Q's. Very un-Goose-like. He is usually a top contender, but right now he is battling for a top 5 spot. The 24, though, trying to take that away from him. The 8 right behind both of these guys. And it looks like the 41 also had some problems because he is no longer up in this pack as well. He is behind the 22, so he must have tagged the wall or got loose or something.
Who's the leader? 11?
Right now, the leader is the 11, yes. And I'm seeing all these guys go to the top right now. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, all these guys are just continuing to run the top. It'd be right there, the 48. The 48 gets loose because of it, but it's very interesting.
Seems like a lot of the guys went with the looser setup.
And around here on a cup car, I run a 5, you know, which is I feel like not too tight, not too loose. Just straight down the middle, but I also tighten it up as the run goes on. So yeah, right now I don't know if they just maybe left it where it is because the 48 is slipping and sliding all over. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, the 3 just spun it.
Well.
Well, oh that's heartbreaking. He was having such a good run too. And because of that, he's probably going to have a P9 or P10 finish to show for it.
He definitely did not have Dell powers.
He did not. He did not channel the inner 3. Yeah. Right now, I'm on board with Trump Train, and that loose condition's only getting worse right now because those tires are shot. They're screaming with how hot they are right now. And oh yeah, like you can just tell, you can actually hear it in the throttle how loose he is. He is just kind of babying it around the corner here. Yeah, no, he's going to pit road. I think I think he is just kind of going for a fast lap right now.
He's gonna definitely put some wedge in that.
Yeah. There comes a point where a car becomes undrivable, and I think he hit that point.
Yeah. He was good on the short run, but the long run, the car said, heck no, Charlie.
Heck no, Joe. Alright, so we are below 5 to go, so we're coming to the end of this race, and right now the 11 is... yeah, he's gone. He checked on out. And right now he's running that bottom lane, like I said. That is, I feel like, where you need to be, and you just need to be able to control it coming out of the out of 2 and 4. And if he actually pulls this off, this makes it 3 for 3. He's gone and won 3 in a row. Should he, God forbid, like lag out or something like that,
That'd be heartbreaking.
That would be heartbreaking. I know that feeling of lagging out within 2 to go. But unlike Kalen, this isn't a championship race, so. But yeah, I know that feeling though. But I think this is either 2 to go or coming to the white. I do believe this is the white flag right here. So.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so 11. As you see the one right behind him, you can tell he has fresh tires. Trying to mount a charge for the fastest lap here. Unfortunately, we don't give out points for fastest lap, but yeah, the 11 just absolutely put on a clinic there in stage 3, and is still racing. I miscounted. Is this the white flag, guys? Oh. I was totally wrong. This is 2 to go coming to the white. Alright. Well, yeah, right now, Tom in the 1 is trying to put on a show. He's trying to get that screen time by coming in here with the leader. Be like, oh, coming and mounting a charge. Oh, and he gets loose. Slide job him. Slide job. Oh, but yeah, okay, now for sure. Now the 11 has gone and put on an absolute dominating performance here in stage 3. Doesn't have the stage points that he may have wanted, but a win's a win. 3 for 3, and his 4th win total of the season.
The black and white checker flag is better than the green and white checkered flag. So.
Exactly, and that is exactly what they need to look forward to in this league. The top 3, I'm gonna invite y'all to the lobby so we can have interviews.
Enter debuts.
Always gotta do interviews. Interviews are like I feel like always like the best part of actually broadcasting, because I like to hear the excitement in their voice, or lack thereof in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there we go. I also like to see the cars just park themselves when the lobby ends. So, we have the official results here. Kalen the 11, E4 in the 78, US Trek actually coming out of nowhere and finishing P3 in the 9, Pro Bosnator in the 48, Baseball Kid in the 8, getting his first ever top 5 in his first race. Congrats. Trunk Train did have the fastest lap with a 23.0. Unfortunately, that does unfortunately mean nothing, as we are going to invite the top 3 into the lobby here, into the booth, so they can actually give us their thoughts. So we need Kalen. Alright, so there's Kalen, and then we need E4, and then US Trek.
Guys.
Alright, what is going on? Always, like I said, I will tell the rest of these guys coming in, make sure you guys have always allow in your party settings. Always allow. Make sure you have it. Always allow.
So you can make YouTube and your mama can hear
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was late at getting out of the gas quite a few times too. So.
All right. So, welcome, guys. For everyone watching the stream right now, this is the top 3 podium finishers. Some you may not have thought were going to be up here are actually up here. So let's actually just get the elephant out of the room here. Goose, how are you up here right now? You were battling for like 6th through 10th, 11th most of the day. What happened? What was that? That switch that clicked and you're made it all the way up to P3.
Oh, wow. I was just trying to follow E4. I was just following E4. It's like, well, let's, because I know he's fast. No, the first 2 stages weren't long enough for my car to come in. So that third longer stage, I had a little tighter setup and my tires lasted a little longer. Sadly, I used up the tires, getting through traffic and stuff. But that was an extremely good, clean race. I can't say enough about all these people. That was wonderful.
Well, that's a mark of respect right there. Cade, you were talking about hitting the seams, and it seemed like everyone, apart from like Goose, was running the top side. What was that like part of your strategy, or?
Yeah, the bottom side was my strategy. The top, my car wasn't set up for the top; it was set up for the bottom. If I hit it right, I could get extremely good acceleration coming off the bottom there. And as long as a car wasn't up top, most of the time a car was up top, so I had to get out of it a lot, which slowed me down. But eventually, I got through it.
Well, there you go. Hopefully that means that you are. Well, you gained a lot of points. I'll say that from your teammate Casey XXIN2242 not making the field. So you potentially may have the points lead coming out of this race. So congrats, P3. P3 is always good. Getting that podium, especially at a track that you particularly were not confident going into.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate my team members helping me out with setups too. I ain't run the exact setup, but tightened it up a little bit and it worked for me, so appreciate it.
Anytime. Well, there you go. So E4, the journeyman returns. He is, like I said, not racing for points, but you may recognize him from series past. E4, describe your race in a nutshell.
In the first couple stages, it was just a matter of getting the car set up. I hadn't been practicing at all at Iowa, so I just had to remember settings from previous races here and tweak them just to get the car tightened up. So it started out kind of loose. Needed to tighten it up a little bit, and I needed that third stage. I needed probably a yellow flag to make one more adjustment to it, and then to be able to get up there and chase down Kalen. Again, like Goose, I was at the back and just playing around at the back and getting the car underneath me and everything. And there in that last stage, probably about 5 laps, Boz and I were running side by side, and that both of us, it allowed Kalen to get away, and it used up both of our tires. And the only way I was going to get back up there to him, I think the same case for Boz, was if there was a caution flag came out there, and it would have allowed us to get some tires, make some adjustments, and then make a run at Kalen. So I'm just glad to, be able to swing back in here and race with all these guys that I've been racing with, for a long time. And I had an opportunity tonight to be able to do that, and it was a good, fun race, clean race. And as always, the drivers of ERA are great drivers, and they're what makes the league. And being there and being able to, manage with you guys. PVT, I appreciate what you've been doing to help pick us up.
Well, honestly, I think you said the best. The drivers are what makes the. I thought you were about to say the drivers are what makes the wheels go round. I mean, because that is true.
That is
But
true.
yeah, yeah. No, the as we wind on down with the regular season, the tensions are picking up, but the action and the respect that the ERA guys definitely is still there. They know what each other are racing for right now. But you also have like the new guys that are trying to make their names known, but they still know, hey, you can't have anything without respect. So, of course, mistakes happen here and there, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, good race, E4, going from one platform to the other. That's why I called
Yeah.
you the journeyman. Um,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be either between you, the 11, or D's, but I guess I was right in one of those because when you choose three, eventually you're about to get it right. So, Kalen, congrats, bud. That is now 3 for 3. You won 3 in a row, and your fourth win of the season. So, describe how you did it.
Um, just working on the car throughout the stage, kind of like before. I really didn't practice. Been busy working and going to kids softball and just trying to set it up in the first two stages. Kind of, I think it was that first stage there. I about lost it and spun it all the way out. So I just kept on tightening it up. And then I made a big adjustment there on the end to really make sure I had a long run. Still wasn't enough, but for my likings. But luckily they got tied up second and third racing and kind of let me get away a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I definitely noticed with these with both my cohort, Cade and I noticed that you were consistently running the top side there for a little bit. What tell me, what did you prefer, the high side or bottom side,
Um,
especially coming like through the going through the run?
for me, it was I was trying to just run the top to kind of burn my right front up a little bit, trying to save that right rear instead of just when you run that bottom side. At least for me, whenever you're throttled up, it's burning my right rear. So I was trying to be patient with Trump, and I figured that most people are going to kind of burn out, so I just want to be patient and save that right rear for the end of the race.
Well, yeah, exactly, and that's kind of what you had to do because we were noticing that there was a lot of people getting loose coming out of four, especially. So you gotta always prepare for anyone, especially if you're below someone to potentially get loose. But no, it looks like you had an absolutely dominating performance. The stages, you had some good points, and you're definitely on your way up from your P7 position in the point standings right now. But I think with the win, I mean, you're solidly in the playoffs right now, especially with 4 wins to the record. Yeah, I mean, I know going forward, we have the Indy Oval next week in Martinsville going after that. Um, do you have any picks potentially for who you think's gonna win those tracks?
Um, I think Casey and or Boz and uh, Trump. I think they're kind of been up there. I think they're waiting for their turn. It's probably going to happen one of these two tracks, I do believe. Uh,
Well, Martinsville, especially, I feel like with as much beating and banging that's gonna be provided, as well as the tension of being the regular season finale. I'm looking forward to it, honestly, and hopefully you guys are as well.
yeah, I or Martinsville's a lot like Iowa. I mean, you just have to be patient and stay retires to make that long run for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Kay, do you have any questions for the podium?
I think you covered everything there, Captain.
All right. Well, guys, do you have any final thoughts before we turn it on over for the night?
I
Uh,
really like to thank everybody. I mean, I think every race that been kind of going through, everybody's getting more and more respectful and cleaning up and just kind of not as much beating and banging, just getting more used to everybody racing because it takes a lot to everybody to kind of get used to everybody's style. And I just want to thank everybody for who puts it on and who's racing. It's a good time.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, I just have a shout out to all the drivers. You know, again, like I said a little bit ago, you guys are what makes the league, run. And
Makes the
then
wheels go round.
yeah, exactly, makes the wheels go round. So, up in the with the admins and league management and everything, it makes it easy. And PVT, again, big shout out to you for you stepping up and everything and picking up like you have. And then, your counterpart in the booth tonight. Thank you very much for joining and broadcasting as well.
You're welcome, sir.
Oh, well, thank you. Goose, you have any final thoughts before we turn it on over?
No, I think you guys covered it all. I might just want to show appreciation for the caliber of people that I've met here. To be running with the likes of PVT and Kayla and E4, wow. And not to mention Boz and all the rest of the guys, but it's a privilege, for the experience that I have here. It's a privilege to have been accepted in here. I know I piss people off every once in a while, but I'm still learning and I'm trying to do better, and I get a lot of help from all you guys, so thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you guys, and it's been a pleasure, especially commentating from the booth. Kay, did you enjoy your first performance up here?
Oh, I did if I didn't have the error of trying to load into the lobby.
I know. Unfortunately, having to watch it from the
I had to
stream.
go from a delay, so felt like I was watching on TV.
You hearing me calling, I was like, "Oh my god!" and then catching it 15 seconds later, and then, "Oh my god!"
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys put on an absolute performance. Next week, we are at the Indy Oval for the second to last race of the regular season. This is
Crown Jewel, baby.
Yeah, one of the crown jewels. This is the third of the regular season. Well, actually fourth technically with the Daytona 500. But yeah, this is Elite Racing Association with your host, Private Patton. That's me. And then my cohort, Cade. Thank you so much for joining me in the booth, my guy.
Yes, sir.
And then congratulating your podium finishers. Third place, US Track Enterprise, Goose. The second place runner, E4 Racing Team. And then first, but also definitely not least, is Kaylin, going 3 for 3, fourth win of the season. So yeah, congrats, guys. So yeah, this is Elite Racing Association signing out. Peace.